And in the locker room, each guy has been going over.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And the rejection by Favors. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Off the inbound.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ball game. Stolen by Holiday. Passes it to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Forbes the pass to Murray. The 3 ball. Again, the miss by the Spurs. We played just over a minute here in the first. Williamson outside. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by DeRozan. And they're pushing it up. Murray the pass to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Holiday the pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
To the middle. Shoots from 8. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Ball no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Murray gets the 14-footer to fall.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Favors, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ball with it, out guarded by Murray. Pass to Melly. Looking for Redick, he gets it there. The 11-footer uses the glass to drop it in.
A beautiful touch from J.J. Redick on the mid-range jump shot. An efficient scoring area for Redick.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 4. Rejected by Ingram. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. Forbes dishes to Gay. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Over to the wing. Redick passes to Ingram. There's the dish to Williamson. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here is Forbes, covered by Redick. Murray surveying the D. Off on the layup.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him. Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
Spurs trail by 4. To the inside. DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And talk about a strong finisher. DeRozan will challenge anyone when he's looking to score.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Redick. Down low. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
And Murray. Here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. From 15 feet away, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And, Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Zion Williamson. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hart in at the 3 slot. San Antonio making a switch here. Walker's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor comes in for Williamson. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
And Okafor slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Pirtle and Okafor with the block.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Hart. Bellinelli is covering. And Hayes kicks to Okafor. 6 to shoot. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Gay. Spurs trail by 6. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Rudy Gay. Walker's got his first bucket of the night.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Okafor. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Walker. The pass to Pirtle. Bellinelli with the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pelicans leading by 4. And the layup is good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Walker goes in. Excellent D there from Holiday. The Pelicans have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Okafor up top. He's covered by Gay. Okafor kicks to Hayes. Lays it up off the glass. Hayes has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Inside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Burke. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Walker. And it's White in for Patty Mills. Outside, Redick from outside the arc. Rebound, San Antonio. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. DeRozan finds White. He can't get that one to fall. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Redick with the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Spurs trail by 9. Aldridge, the pass to DeRozan. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And DeRozan throws it down.
Boy, and DeRozan is a tough assignment, able to fend off contact as well on that drive.
Redick for 3. Redick can't get that one to fall.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Favors with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. Favors passes to Mellon. Ball feeling it out a bit. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Now here's White. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. And he can't bank that one in.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody, I'm Ernie. A tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 8 points and 3 rebounds. And that'll about...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Here's Murray. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Looking for Favors. He gets it there. And Holiday kicks to Williamson. To the paint. It's stolen by Lyles. Here's DeRozan. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Forbes. Murray outside. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Holiday.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
They get it back. Ball dishes to Williamson. Second chance shot. Here's Ingram. Kept alive. Here's Favors. Fires the three. The shot by Holiday, no good.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Nice hustle there. You can count on DeRozan for this. He works so tirelessly as a scorer. And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Holiday against Murray. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got his second bucket.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Here's Ingram. And no good. Nice D from DeRozan. Here we go, one-on-one. Aldridge, the pass to DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And Poeltl sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Poeltl on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Jackson down low. He's covered by Murray. Jackson misses. Spurs trail by 5. And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. DeRozan passes to Murray. Here's Aldridge. Shakes him. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
It's an underrated strength of LaMarcus Aldridge, able to power in the shot even when being fouled.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Redick for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Redick's got 7.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Poeltl, the pass to Murray. From the arc. But they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
And Poeltl is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor, and it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Hayes in the post. Poeltl's there. Here's Melly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Spurs. Poeltl's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside for Murray. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Aldridge, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. Lonnie Walker comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Here's Holiday. Tries again. Redick with the 3. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got his 6th rebound on the night. San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
He hits the 2nd from the line. 5 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Outside Holiday. Can't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Pelicans lead by 4. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Jackson Hayes is out there with Favors, and it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. Outside, Redick. It's good.
They're able to finish on the drive. Give Redick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
Holiday against White. To the inside. Gay. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Hart. Lobs it up for Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Right the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Hayes in the post, defended by Pirtle. And it's Walker penetrating, and the basket is good.
Solid at feeding his guys the ball. Rudy has no problem giving it up that time.
Holiday. Passes to Hart. Favors against Gay. And Favors kicks to Hayes. Clock at 6. Favors passes to Hart. Back to Favors. Gay with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Miles checked in for San Antonio. Bellinelli comes in for Patty Mills. New Orleans also making some changes. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. And here is Ball. Favors inside. He's against Gay. And Favors kicks to Ball. And the Pelicans miss again. Spurs trail by 4. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by White.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
First free throw is good.
There's such an aura around the way that Zion Williamson has come into the league. Such a different player, the way he moves, the way he jumps. And there's no doubt that everybody has an eye on Zion.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Gay. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Walker. Ball kicks to Redick. Murray against Ball. Back to Favors. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Lyles. He feeds it to Aldridge. Out to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drive. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Williamson outside. Pass the ball. 5 on the clock. Williamson kicks to Favors. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Murray with the ball.
outstanding.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Ball with it, out guarded by DeRozan, and DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Ball. To the middle. Here's Favors. And foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Zion plays with such force down low. He fights right through. And he'll be at the free throw line.
Walker's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And both free throws good for Williamson.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks. Looking to get back on track here. Got it.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pelicans. Now the pass to Favors. Williamson right side. Oh, missed it. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home. The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and tonight is no different here in New Orleans, Louisiana. And as things...
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And that one's good. Williamson.
Capable of doing some real damage. Give Williamson the rock in a spot like that, and he is going to burn you.
Mitchell against Holiday. Mitchell outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Count it.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that. And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Ball kicks to Holiday. Williamson, the pass to Favors. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. Gobert with the block. Conley with it. Now defended by Williamson. Conley's shot is off. And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense. Greg, he's doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
Second chance shot. Favors. Great positioning on the putback.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich to the inside. Poke loose. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Gobert with the block. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. The 6-footer's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Favors. Over in the corner, Williamson. Back to Favors. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Utah also making some changes. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And the Pelicans miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That gives them the lead. Bogdanovich has got his second basket. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have...
Oh, what a finish! Good.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Redick for 3, drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 1. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. The drive by Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Pelicans trail by 3. Left side Jackson. Down low, Okafor. That one doesn't go. Gobert with the defensive effort. Mitchell outside. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Then for the Jazz, Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Clarkson.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Okafor, the pass to Hart. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Okafor. Got a piece of it. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his third assist on the night. Left side, Jackson.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports.
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, Hayes out there with Favors. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Jackson, and it's Hart in at the 3.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanović was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Conley kicks to Ingles. And there's the pass to Conley. Back to Ingles. To the left wing. Pass to Mudiay. Shot clock at 6. And here is Ingles. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Davis against Favors. Passes it to Hart. Now here's Jackson. It's Redick on the wing. At the 10th, and there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors got 6.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. And Utah turns it over again. Some changes for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Utah also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Bogdanovich comes in for O'Neal, and it's Clarkson in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Out to Conley. Back to Ingles. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Nicolo Melli comes in for Hayes. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Jazz. Ball against Mitchell. Pulls up, high post. Ball no good. Jazz leading by 7. Back to Ingles, taken away by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court and slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
Pass to Clarkson. There's the dish to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Ingles kicks to Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Gobert over Williamson. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 6.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Mitchell outside. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. Holiday looking for an opening. Out to Ingram. Takes a 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fair. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie John. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell outside. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got the first field goal of the second half for the Jazz. Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Outside Conley. High post, Gobert, taken away by Holiday. A finish, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
A fantastic two-way player. Sometimes Holiday's best offense is what he creates through his defense.
Conley feeling it out. Ingles with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. And yes, it's good. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Mitchell outside. He feeds it to Gobert, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers. Some
changes for New Orleans. Hayes comes in for Derek Favors, and it's Josh Hart in for Drew Holiday. The Jazz also changing it up. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles, and Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Ingram. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Ingram's got 6 points.
The nice shooting ability of Ingram makes that mid-range J a quality shot.
Conley against Ball. Now here's Mudiay. Defense right on him. Gobert down low. Covered by Hayes. Gobert can't hit. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
There's Ball with the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. It's hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates, and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell, after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it's good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. 18 feet out, and that one off the back of the rim and in. And now it's a 3-point Jazz lead. It's Ingram on the wing. Here's Hayes. Ingram trying to get open. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got his second bucket.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Conley kicks to Mudiay. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. The drive-by ball. Okafor with no one around. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Phenomenal awareness by Okafor there. Phenomenal. Sensing the space and calmly taking advantage of that space once the pass came his way.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Utah out in front, leading by just 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Pelicans trail. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Okafor, and it's Melli in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Davis kicks to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Dishes it to Davis. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
On the wing, Mitchell. Inside. Davis kicks to Clarkson. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. On the wing, Ingles. Mitchell outside. Davis, the pass to O'Neal. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Hart. And a switcher also for Utah. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. With his first shot attempt. The pass to O'Neal. Here's Ingles. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Another shot. Clarkson on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Williamson is checked in for Nicolo Melli. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Here's Ingram. Holiday finds Williamson. Williamson double team. Gobert with the block.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Bogdanovich comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Mike Conley in for Clarkson. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Ingram outside, and Holiday kicks to Ingram. Conley against Holiday. Can't hit from the elbow. Utah leading. Outside Conley. And here is Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans shooting well. 50% from the floor. It's Redick on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Really left alone that time. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Tell you what, that bucket could turn out to be large. Redick gets the call and shows no nerve in coming through for him there.
Mitchell outside. The feed now to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. No luck that time either. Bogdanovich with it. Out guarded by Ingram. Mitchell in the corner. Outside Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Here's Bogdanovich. A shot missing. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Count it!
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things in your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Bogdanovich inside. Working on Williamson. Bogdanovich, no luck. Fast break. Here they come. On up the court. It drops.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
And it's Conley penetrating. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Ball. Now here's Williamson. To the right side. Ball kicks to Ingram. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. from Salt Lake. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. DA.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for...
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, DA. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. Now here's DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
This is what you want to see from Aldridge. Big man playing big.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. 13 feet away. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
He dishes it to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Lyles. Here is Forbes, covered by Mitchell. Murray left side. Aldridge's shot is good.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Now, here's Mitchell, guarded closer. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Back to Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Outside Aldridge. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. San Antonio making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 2. Conley against Murray. Conley dishes to Gobert. He gets it in there. Gobert's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Back to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Gay against Bogdanovich. Mitchell looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Utah. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
For Utah, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Conley against DeRozan. On the wing, Ingles. Gobert, the pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. It's stolen. And DeRozan. Here we go. And that one, good.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Murray with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's Mitchell missing.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And the Jazz pushing it up. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Murray, no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one. Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz lead by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Spurs. Pirtle is out there with Trey Lyons. Then it's White. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Mills in at the point guard position. San Antonio trailing here.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. The putback. It's good on the putback. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
For Gobert, when it comes to rebounding, it's not just the height and length, it's also the instincts.
Mills looking it over. Banked in off the glass. Mills has got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Moutier finds Clarkson. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for San Antonio. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Six to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Pirtle is terrific at positioning himself for these putback jams. He's a load down there.
Moutier passes to Davis. Down low. Back to O'Neal. Feeds it to Gobert. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
To Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Gay comes in for Lyles. And Walker subbed in for Derek White. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside, Pirtle. It's deflected.
Great awareness by Bogdanovich, working hard to come up with the block.
Clarkson passes to Moutier. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Ingles is checked in for O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Moutier. And San Antonio also making a switch. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Bellinelli. Mills passes to Pirtle. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Conley dishes to Davis and finished off by Davis.
You know, reading the floor and making the right play. Mike Conley is a true point guard.
Spurs leading by 4. Left side Walker to the paint. Here's Pirtle and the dunk by Pirtle.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Mitchell passes to Davis. Back to Mitchell. Walker with some nice D. The Spurs have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's deflected and stolen by Bogdanovich.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Now here's DeRozan and stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's Ingles outside. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Spurs. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie, a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first... And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And he gets it to go. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
San Antonio making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Here's Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And Walker kicks to Gay. Back to Walker. Kicks it out to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. Murray outside. Fires at the elbow. Aldridge. Great positioning on the putback. Aldridge has got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gay against Bogdanovich. That's tipped and stolen by Murray. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Gay outside. Murray outside. Now the pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Aldridge. And now it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
Aldridge with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. He feeds it to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Conley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Spurs.
DeRozan in the corner. Walker the pass to DeRozan. Back to Walker. They double team Walker. Inside. It's tipped. Gay kicks to Murray. Spurs working the ball around now. Jacks up a 3. Gay can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 12. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Bucket is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Conley.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Murray with it. Now defended by Mitchell. To the middle. It's Gay on the wing. It's Aldridge high post. Gobert on him. Aldridge's shot is good.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Mitchell finds Ingles. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
Spurs leading by 14. DeRozan passes to Murray. Back to DeRozan. Conley into the lane. Basket counts.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
For 3, Murray, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's San Antonio enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Mills out there with Derek White. Then it's Trey Lyons. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Bellinelli in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mills. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Mills has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs. Now here's Moutier, covered by Mills. Gobert can't hit.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Mills with it. Pass to Pirtle, over Bogdanovich. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That's his first foul. Mitchell, he's checked in for Emmanuel Moutier. Jazz trail by 14. Now Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Yeah, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Pirtle. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for White. And Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. DeRozan scanning the floor. Pass to Forbes. Shoots from 8. Back to DeRozan. Puts one up from 19. Offensive rebound.
Did you see the height he got on his vertical? I would love to see DeMar DeRozan hit the offensive glass more often.
Mitchell outside. Passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Murray against Mitchell. From the line. He can't get it to go. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Hands with the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
Now here's Mills, covered by Conley, and Mills kicks to Forbes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The last thing you want to do is send this young man to the line. Bryn Forbes is almost automatic.
And the Jazz making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Murray comes in for Patty Mills. Murray against Conley. Inside and slam dunk by Gobert.
With that 7'8" wingspan, anytime Gobert gets the ball near the rim, this is what you expect.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
That's what I like to see from DeMar DeRozan. He isn't settling for a jumper. He is going to the rim today.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Ingles passes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. The pass to Conley. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Pass to DeRozan. Over Ingles. Rebound, Utah. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter. The drive by Mitchell, and he gets the bucket.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Down low, kicks it out to Gay, takes a three. That shot off, and Utah the other way now. Here's Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. Out to DeRozan. Releases. They get it again. Pirtle dishes to DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Back to Forbes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell wide open. And Utah again with the bucket.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. walking out of here with a win. The Mississippi River and the skyline of New... We are...
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs. Aldridge out there with Trey Lyons. Then there's Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Murray. Pass to Aldridge. And the shot is long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it. And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ball. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Taken away by Holiday. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ball's running. Here's Favors. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. But what we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for Bryn Forbes. Back to Ingram. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Deep 2 from Ball. The shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And Walker kicks to Murray. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. And so Murray nails both of them. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Holiday left side. Williamson finds Ball. Ingram against DeRozan. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And it's Walker penetrating. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Ingram left side. Feeds to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Here's DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivals. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
So it's the Pelicans now after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Favors. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Aldridge. San Antonio trailing here. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now here's Williamson. Ingram passes to Favors. Back to Ingram. Rocket 2. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
That's good from Gay on the assist from DeRozan.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Back to Williamson. To halt the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game.
There's such an aura around the way that Zion Williamson has come into the league. Such a different player, the way he moves, the way he jumps. There's no doubt that everybody has an eye on Zion.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Passes it to Williamson. Drops in the layup for 2. Williamson's got 5 now.
Well, the closer that Zion is going to get, the more effective he's going to become.
Outside for Murray. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Spurs. They're up by 3. On New Orleans, back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Jackson Hayes. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. And it's Melly in at the power forward. Pirtle, high post. Pass to Lyles. Misses the 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Redick with the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Forbes can't get it to go. The Pelicans trail. Redick passes to Hayes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that sideshow bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
The Pelican shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Hart the pass to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Bellinelli passes to Lyles. Now, here's Bellinelli. He's covered closely. They get the rebound. Pirtle. Back to Bellinelli. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. White drives in. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
The pass to Jackson. Here's Hart. A rebound by the Spurs. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Right side, White. Pass to Lyles. The feed to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And really, Hurdle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
To the paint, here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Inside, Lyles kicks to Pirtle. Mills dishes to Pirtle. Lyles passes to Mills. To Lyles. That one misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Up and in on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
And Hart has it in the corner. Passes it to Hayes. To the inside. Here's Okafor. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. So for the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. And San Antonio also making a switch. DeRozan's checked in. And it's Mills with the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Bellinelli. On the wing, DeRozan. Wants to get it to Bellinelli and does. Back to DeRozan. He kicks it to Bellinelli. Offensive rebound. Pirtle, the pass to Lyles. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Ball. Lyles no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Mills. Stolen by Ball.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game. It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Lyles. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lyles got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Back to Hayes. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it.
Kevin, thank you. Jalil,
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. Mention. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jahlil Okafor.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court right now for the Spurs. King and Aldridge are up front. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard position.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Ball kicks to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker goes in, and the dunk by Walker.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Williamson dishes to Favors. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Wide open look here for Murray. Offline with his three.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Out to the wing. Aldridge, the pass to Murray. To the left side wing. Here's Walker. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Holiday dishes to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Great job by Holiday keeping his head on a swivel, finding his man with the perfect pass there to finish off the pick and roll.
The Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 second half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Murray, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Mills, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Redick for 3. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Forbes. Aldridge left side. Now here's Mills, covered by Redick. Aldridge, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Aldridge has got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs. Outside Holiday. There's the pass to Hart. Here's Melly. Dishes it to Okafor. The kick out to Holiday. High post shot. That one, no good. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. White the pass to Aldridge. White dishes to Aldridge. Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here's Mills. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim? Love the power on that dunk, too.
Pass to Forbes. And here is Aldridge. Back to Forbes. Mills passes to Lyons. Outside White. Spurs passing it around. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Shots good by Lyons.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Redick from deep three-point land. No good on the triple. Here's White. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's DeRozan. Pirtle kicks to White. Pass to DeRozan. He tries for 3. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Pirtle, the pass to Lyles. Here is Forbes. Goes up again. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Redick. Pass to Hart. Here's Melly. Covered by Lyons. Hayes, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Back to White. And the pass to Forbes. Pass to Lyles. The 3. Forbes can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 9. Redick for 3. The offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Passes it to Forbes. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Back to White. Lets it go from deep. And it's Melly with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Holiday. Now Redick. The tray. Buries the long-range jumper. And now just a 4-point Spurs lead.
One of the best at moving without the ball. Catch and shoot opportunity for J.J. Redick.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one at the line is good. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. San Antonio also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. And Murray's subbed in for Derek White. Holiday attacking. Williamson outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Forbes the pass to Gay. Back to Forbes. 1:57 left in the game. Pelicans trail by 6. Down low, here's Williamson. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Holiday attacking, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
DeRozan scanning the floor. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
How about the stretch arms there of Aldridge? Awesome at using those to gobble up a second chance opportunity.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for San Antonio. And DeRozan kicks to Walker. 1:12 left to play here in the fourth. It's good. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Outside, Reddick. Out to the right wing. Williamson outside. Walker against Reddick. Clock at 6. Right side, ball. And stolen by Murray.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Aldridge can't get it to go. And here's Reddick. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Zion wanted it, and he nailed it.
The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. And J.J. Reddick picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Murray against Ball. Over to the left wing. Gay outside. Offline. And so it's San Antonio with the win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The state capital of youth. And let's go.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack. Love it.
Now here's Williamson. Back to Ball. Favors trying to break free. They get it back.
The hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
To the middle. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Ingram wide open. A three-pointer no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Mitchell missing. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And that one's good. Williamson.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
The shot's good.
Okay, Rudy Gobert showing your catch-and-shoot game, not just the Stifle Tower.
Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's Williamson missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Mitchell. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for a good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Well, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
The drive by Mitchell, and that one drops.
This is Mitchell at his absolute best. Driving, attacking, putting all the pressure on the defense.
Williamson looking it over. To the wing right side. Ball finds Favors. The kick out to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. The 17-footer. A second chance effort, and it's Favors laying it in. 6 points for him.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Holiday dishes to Ingram. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Now here is Davis. Gobert can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Out left to the wing. Passes it to Melly. And here's Reddick. Now the feed to Hayes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to O'Neal. Pelicans with the rebound.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Here's Hayes.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And the wide open shot from Reddick. Keeps it alive. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. They have a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. J.J. Reddick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot. Here's Hart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Reddick dishes to Okafor. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Got a piece of it. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Davis. Well, for New Orleans, shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Out to the right wing. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Back to Okafor. The pass to Hart. The dish to Okafor. Lets it go with a 3. Okafor controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Okafor's got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Reddick for 3. Moutier with the rebound. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Davis finds Clarkson. Here's O'Neal. A 3-ball. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Back to Clarkson. Over in the corner, Moutier. Over to the wing. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Here's Reddick after Ed Davis's score. Inside. Okafor up top, defended by Gobert. And Okafor slams it in.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Moutier pass to Gobert. Left side, Davis. Back to Gobert. into the paint. Davis finds Gobert. Back to Davis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Emmanuel Mudiay. New Orleans also making some changes. Brandon Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Now here is Holiday. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Down low, here's Okafor. And he banks in the layup. Okafor's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. A different look for Utah. Tony Bradley's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Clarkson. New Orleans also making some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Hart.
Well, you give Donovan the mid-range jumper, he will make you pay.
And Hayes kicks the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Three-pointer. That shot off, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is New Orleans. Right wing. The drive-by ball to the inside. It's good. Hayes has got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bradley kicks to Ingles. He feeds it to Mitchell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
Kicks it out to Mitchell, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Up in time. No good that time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They lead by 11. Check. And that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Jahlil Okafor has been exceptional here, guys.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. That seems all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Now Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
They grabbed their own miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboards. They are really controlling the inside. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Holiday. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. No good from 11 feet. Pelicans leading by 11. Lobs it up for Holiday. Outside, Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Ingram. Up again, and there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors has got 8 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Derek Favors.
Seems to me that Rudy Gobert could be a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every season. But on the offensive end, guys, he's really starting to grow.
For the Jazz, O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
O'Neal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Clarkson passes to O'Neal. Outside, Bogdanovich. Gobert down low. Hayes on him. Nice shot by Gobert.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Pass to Hayes. Clarkson against Redick. Outside Holiday. Here's Hart. 6 to shoot. And they pick up 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Conley against Holiday. Clarkson passes to Conley. Back to Clarkson. Outside Conley. He kicks to O'Neal. Inside. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Outside Holiday. Back to Hayes. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Holiday dishes to Hayes. And Redick kicks to Hart. Outside for Redick. Passes to Hart. Stolen by Clarkson. Oh, and here comes Conley. All alone. Finished off the break. Conley's got 6.
If there's an opportunity in transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
Clarkson against Reddick. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution.
Back to Reddick. Shoots the three. No good.
Clarkson using his combination of size and speed to affect the shot. That's really good defense.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back to the action after this word. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So for New Orleans right now, their backcourt, Ball and Reddick. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Reddick surveying the D. The high post shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Reddick's got his first points in this one. Jazz trail by 12. Mitchell outside. Shoots from the elbow. Pelicans pull it in. Favors has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Williamson, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell twice on the pipes. The rejection is nice.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Ball, the pass to Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 14. Here's Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Mike Conley's checked in for Utah. Ball, the pass to Reddick. Takes the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
What confidence from the grizzled veteran. Reddick is as automatic as it gets from downtown.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Great D that time from Favors.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The shot by Reddick, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
And here they come. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. The 9-footer's on the mark. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What area of the floor can't Donovan Mitchell score from? This guy, terrific job on the interior.
The pass to Ball. Here's Williamson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And it's off from 3-point range. Favors passes to Ingram. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. From downtown, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Mitchell passes to Conley. To the paint. Outside, Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Conley penetrating. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It's always a bonus when Rudy Gobert gets hot on the offensive end. This guy is doing a good job getting to his spots and capitalizing.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Pelicans.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Derek Favors.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Ingles passes to Gobert. The drive by Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower, Rudy Gobert, assertive, my goodness.
Moore with it. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Moutier looking around. Aston Yang. Launches it. Off target. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The view from the skies above down. And with pregame routines coming to an end.
Hey, Kevin, you may recall.
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's Ingles in at the 3. And for the Spurs, we've got Lyles, also LaMarcus Aldridge out there. DeRozan out there with Murray, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Now here's Murray. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
This is his first free throw of the game.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. And here is Murray. Passes it to Forbes. Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Now the pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovic. The feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
For 3, Murray. That shot off the mark. So Utah will take it the other way. Ingles finds Gobert. Back to Ingles. And stolen by Murray. Aldridge, the pass to Gay. DeRozan scanning the floor. Count the basket.
Man, DeRozan, such a dangerous scorer in there. The defense has to push him out of there.
Mitchell in the corner. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. He feeds it to Gobert. Clock at 4. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Mitchell right side. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. Murray against Mitchell. Murray, the pass to Walker. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Mitchell. And the 3 off target. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession, and this time, LaMarcus finds him.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Now Bogdanovic following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. O'Neal dishes to Clarkson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A different look for Utah. Davis comes in for Bogdanovic. And it's Moutier in for Donovan Mitchell. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Murray against Moutier. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. High post, Gobert. Aldridge on him. Davis with it. Out guarded by Murray. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by DeRozan. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Murray outside. From past the arc. Utah with the rebound. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
To the middle. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. They need this one. Davis against Murray. Pass to Moutier. Shot clock at 5. Another miss by Utah. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Aldridge dishes to Murray. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Murray.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Moutier, and Moutier throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Spurs. They're up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Emmanuel Moutier. Joe Ingles is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Davis in at the center filling out the middle. Pass to Lyles, back to White. From deep three-point range, Ingles with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And stolen by White in transition. Here come the Spurs. Here's Mills. Yes, that goes in.
And when Hurdle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Jazz trail by 6. O'Neal passes to Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got his first points of the game.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Clarkson against White. Back to Bellinelli from outside the arc. No good. And it's Utah the other way. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
And Mills kicks to Pirtle. 5 on the clock, and there's the pass to Bellinelli. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Davis. The Jazz working the ball around now. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Utah also making some changes. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for O'Neal. Mitchell comes in for Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Moutier. White the pass to Pirtle. Out to White. And the layup's good off the glass.
Aggressive move that time by White. Part of the reason he continues to gain the confidence of the coaching staff.
Conley the pass to Davis. On the wing, Ingles. Down low, Mitchell. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
White goes in.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Ingles kicks to Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. It's all knotted up.
Showing the willingness and the effort to get out and run, Bogdanovich knows how to create scoring opportunities.
Pass to Pirtle and stolen by Bogdanovich. Inside, here's Conley. A miss that time would have put him up.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Knocks down the three ball.
Well, this is the strength and forte of Forbes' game. He's a lethal sniper from deep.
To the paint, here's Davis. Can't connect from short range. Spurs leading by 3. To the inside, here's White. Makes it off the glass. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jazz have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Mitchell looking it over. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here is Forbes. On the wing, Bellinelli. Miles passes to Pirtle. And the shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Bogdanovich finds Davis. Misses in close. Here is Forbes. Good D by Mitchell. And some good action through the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Aldridge out there with Trey Lyons. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Great look, but off the mark.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Murray. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Threat of the shot got him off balance. Nice work from Bogdanovich.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Murray against Conley. Murray right side. Here's Aldridge. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, if you're going to foul Aldridge, you've got to make it a hard one because you don't want to give him the and one chance.
The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in. In the corner, O'Neal with it. He dishes it to Mitchell. Gay against Bogdanovich. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Feeds it to Aldridge. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Aldridge has got 5.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Michael Conley.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
To the middle. Here's Walker. Aldridge trying to break free, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Rudy Gay. Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. Mudiay looking around. Dishes it to Gobert. Back to Mudiay. The Jazz working the ball around now. Just 3 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. And it's Gay with the rebound. Greg, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Spurs leading by 8. And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Mudiay against Murray. Mudiay, no good. And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Fires from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Mudiay. Gobert trying to get open, and DeRozan sends it back. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. Now Mills. Shots good by Lyles.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Jazz trail by 12. Mitchell outside. He kicks to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Spurs leading by 12. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Lyles got 4 points now in the quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich, and it goes down 2 points.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too, Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Mills. DeRozan dishes to Aldridge. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Aldridge has got 9 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. LaMarcus Aldridge has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Conley runs the point.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Wiles against Bogdanovich. Wiles kicks to Forbes. Count that bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Back to Conley. Mitchell right side. Now the dish to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Forbes. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 12. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Great. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Murray, the pass to Purtle. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Austin Murray. Over Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Murray dishes to DeRozan. Passes it to Gay. Back to DeRozan. It's stolen by Gobert. An even 3-on-3 break. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Gobert. Now here's Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by the Spurs.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the Spurs with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And Lyle subbed in for Rudy Gay. 1:37 left in the fourth. And stolen by Aldridge. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for San Antonio.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Walker finds Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for DeMar DeRozan.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Wiles kicks to Aldridge. That misses off the backboard. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. It's a 16-point game. He gets that one.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Spurs.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Free throw good, Murray.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
Here's Morgan to the inside. Oni passes to Morgan. Lays it up and banks it in.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. And the miss. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.